Evening everyone, how are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a little warm-up for Daily Race C. Well, we're going to do Group 3. If it's Group 4, well, who knows? But yeah, we're going to have a little warm-up in Group 3. I did a couple of laps on the manufacturer time trial this morning, so have got myself a little bit warmed up there. So yeah, we'll have a little test of this, and we're only doing a couple of hours, chat, because I want to watch the F1. So we're just doing 2 hours. It's just going to be a very quick 2 hours in a lobby, having a little warm-up of Nordschleife. We have no idea how this race is going to be because the settings don't give us any clues, apart from the fact that there's no intermediate or wet tyre mentioned. But I wouldn't say that that definitely rules out them conditions, because you can still run intermediates and wets when they don't mention them. So it's not definite there won't be rain in this race, but it's just a weird setup, really. ×1 tyre wear, ×1 fuel, racing hard tyres. It could be a really boring 2-lap race and they just want to test out hard tyres. Really don't know about this race. It's a strange one, but we'll probably just do 2-lap races just to test it anyway, without weather, because I don't think, like, there's no point testing rain at this stage, because if there is rain, then you can't really test for it. You best just do it tomorrow and see how it goes. So we'll just run laps on this and see how it is. I would say that if it's 2 laps of Nürburgring 24, the race will be a bit dull on ×1 like it'll be a bit dull with that, to be honest, Renato. If it's ×1 fuel, ×1 tyre wear on racing hard tyres and it's 2 laps, that'll be a bit of a boring race in my view. But yeah, I'm sure we'll have a couple of fun races if we do it tomorrow anyway. So either way, let's get this opened and test it out. And well, there's no proof of that, Daddy. There's no proof of that. I don't know where have you saw that it's 5 laps? We haven't saw any proof of that at all. So there's no information about 5 laps. So yeah, but the problem is, Mad Max, you've got to understand that it will. I remember Gran Turismo used to do 2 laps here a lot, because the reason they only do 2 laps is because they want to give you time to do another lap in between the races. And if they do 3 laps, it doesn't allow you to do a lap for time trial. So yeah, 2 laps is what they normally run, to be brutally honest with you. This isn't manufacturer practice, chat. This is not manufacturer practice. We're not doing manufacturer practice right now. This is daily race practice, just to make sure you understand. This is daily race, nothing to do with manufacturer. We're not doing manufacturer, we're doing daily race practice. So we don't know how many laps this is yet. But yeah, right, let me jump in here. Right, feel free, I've already saved that. Feel free to jump in and we'll see. We'll just get warmed up. This is Nürburgring 24. Daily race is a different track. It's slightly different. So the manufacturer's is the endurance track. Daily is the endurance, the 24-hour track, which is slightly longer. So it makes the race lap would be about over 8 minutes a lap. So it'd make the race about 16 minutes. But it wouldn't surprise me at all, in the slightest, if PD do 2 laps. But I hope it's not. I hope it's something better than that. But you don't know with PD. You don't really, you know, anything can happen tomorrow. So we'll see anyway. Right, I'm only going to be driving the BMW all week here, chat, if it is Group 3, just to make you aware. There's a reason for that, obviously, which most of you all know why. So I won't be using any other car other than the BMW all week, because I need to get warmed up with this car. So yeah, we won't be touching a Supra, we won't be touching a Porsche, it'll be BMW. That's if it's Group 3. Oh shit, it's that way, isn't it? That's if it's Group 3, that is. If it's if it ends up being Group 4, then do whatever we want here. You right, Shirley Berlin? How are you, mate? You right, Susie? So we'll have a little warm up. I would hope there is something different with this race. Like the best, I think the best we can hope for with this race is 5 laps, dynamic weather, like proper dynamic weather though. I think that's the best we can hope for. I think it might not be dynamic weather though. I have a feeling it might just be a hard tire sprint race, but we'll see. It could be a, do you know what it could also be? It could be like a nighttime race. You know, they could technically be running this as a nighttime, 2-lap nighttime race. I wouldn't put it past them to do that. As an, I don't know if the time of day is on the information that anyone's found yet. Sometimes people have the time of day for the race, so I don't know if that's been on there yet. I don't know if it's been revealed. You right, Airwell man? No, that was manufacturers, Cameron. You're getting confused. That was manufacturers, mate. Yeah, we're okay, we're okay. But yeah, just a little 2 hours here, chat, just to get everyone a little bit warmed up, because I want to, like I said, I want to watch the F1 later. I feel like, I mean, the sprint race was quite enjoyable, so I'm hoping it'll be a bit of fun in that one, a fun race to watch. So yeah, get that early like in, by the way, because obviously every like is a help to the channel. I appreciate everyone who does that. F1 predictions. I mean, I think Max is going to win it, because Max just looked so comfortable yesterday. You know, doing the fastest lap on on the tyres at the end. Said it all to me, that. Like, you know, if he can do the fastest lap at the end like that, it tells you he was chilling. He was just controlling the pace. So I think Max is going to win that one. I don't see anyone really. The only, I think Ferrari are more likely to compete against Max than McLaren, really, looking at their pace, but it should be interesting. It should be interesting to see. But yeah, I will. I'm gonna watch that later. So yeah, it's not gonna be a long one. Callin, how are we, legend? Smash that legend right there for Callin, please, chat. Oh shit! I've just drove off the track. do you want the really good news, Callin? Wait there, mate. So this is Daily Race C, but we don't know what car it is yet. We don't know the car. But do you want to know what next Saturday's manufacturer track is? Don't tell him, chat. Don't tell him. So this track is from Daily Race tomorrow, Callum, and then on Saturday we have GT World Series at the endurance layout of this track. Smash that legend right there for Callum, please, chat. Appreciate support, legend. I knew you'd be impressed with that. Oh yeah, oh look, yeah, do you know what? Yesterday was just, I just wish I shouldn't have even bothered going live. I should have just chilled and took the day off yesterday. I should have just had the day off. Like, that was just such a joke, an absolute joke of a day. It's annoying. It annoys me when you put practice in, you know, you've done a bit of practice for it and then that happens. You don't even get a chance to race. Like, didn't even get a race in there. So, well, we did, but we got took out on lap 1. So it was disappointing, massively disappointing. So it's what it is. It's only an exhibition season anyway. And to be honest, even if it was, even if it was an official season, I don't really care anyway, because I'm not trying to qualify. So Doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter too much, does it? Wait for that damage to repair. Oh, sugar. Got dirty tires. Oh. Could do with that damage repairing. Yeah, I know, Callum, mate. I know. I'd love to just have some sort of like conversation with someone at PD with regards to stuff. I would love to just. I'm sure the problem is I don't think they care. I get the impression PD just do as they please and don't really care about anything. They just want to. They'll do whatever they want to do. Like, I'd love to have a conversation though, just to put a viewpoint through that. You know how much potential is in the game, but it's always the same track, isn't it? And like, you also, I don't know if you know what Daily Race A is, Callie. Daily Race A is at Nürburgring sprint track. So you've got Daily C here, and then Daily Race A is at the sprint layout of the normal track. Oh dear, house is on fire. I knew you'd like that one, Callan. Let Simon go. He's quick anyway, so I don't need to back out. I can just get on with it. Yeah, not my tea. Don't know what I'm at. I don't even know what I'll be having for tea, actually. No idea. She's just doing the kids' dinner. It's because we don't have the extractor fan doesn't work, so the steam sets the fire alarm off from the water all the time. No idea. I didn't go the Sim Expo, mate. I don't go that time. I don't go it. So yeah, I had no idea about that, mate. Can't answer that one for you. Sorry. Oh, went too deep. Ugh. Oh, the messy start to lap, wasn't it? Oh my god, why is there no rotation all through there? You right, Venom? Yeah, we're okay, mate. We're okay. I'll tell you now, this feels way less grip than in the manufacturer's time trial, which is strange because the time of day should be given like more. Well, it shouldn't give any less grip at this time of day, really. So, don't know. It's strange. It just feels rubbish, this car on this one now. But I did manufacturer's time trial before, and the car felt really good. Like, I was surprised. It's a strange thing that's going on with this game at the moment. Like, same combo, different conditions. This feels horrible right now, but in the manufacturer's time trial, this car felt really good on hard tires. So I ain't got a clue what's going on to cause that. See if it's just that part of the track. It might be all right through this part, because obviously slightly different layout, wasn't it, on the manufacturers. Oh, bit of lag. Lovely bit of lag there, right in the middle of the corner. And again. let's give it a throttle there. No, I've got slippers on, Alan. Slippers, mate. Very soft slippers they are. They're like basically like thick socks. They haven't got a hard sole. They're like thick socks that I use basically. That's you know, I used to wear. Oh fuck me. Fucking knobhead. I used to wear thick socks, but I now just wear these because these are basically just like thick socks that I've got on. We'll start a qualifying in a bit and then we'll do a practice race chat. Lando. I think Lando's a good driver. I do think he's a good driver, but I don't think he has the race consistency yet. It's a challenge for a world championship. I don't think he's not a Max Verstappen, put it that way. He's not like Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen type driver. But I do think he is talented. I just don't think he's at their level yet. I think he's got a long way to go before he's at that level where he can race consistently without the mistakes and stuff. You're right, Hazard. I actually really like Piastri. I like Piastri more than I like Norris. There's just something about his personality that I really like. He just seems like genuine, like really genuine person. I really like Piastri. I just like his attitude. He's just such a likable person in my view. And I like the way he races as well. I like how he races. So yeah, I like Piastri. I honestly think if Hamilton, like when Hamilton retires, I think like the main person who I'd support would be Piastri. I think that is the person who I'd really like. I could get behind. I think he just comes across as a proper, genuine person. Yeah, George Russell seems like a nice enough person, but I just can't. I don't know what it is about him. I just can't. You know, when there's just someone you just can't. I don't know. I just can't find any sort of like. Just it's a bit like Lando for me. Can't seem to, for some reason, I just can't seem to get that appeal to them. So yeah, Lando and Russell just seem to. I put them in the same category. I just can't like thingy to them. I can't connect to them. I don't know. It's weird. Right, should we start? What should we just get a qualifying started and do a little practice 2-lap race, just and we can maybe do two of them, two races. Because I'm not really there's no point Stroll. I mean, not really my favorite graph. Not my favorite. Like, I mean, yeah, he seems like a bit of a brat, but not my favorite, I wouldn't say. Yeah, not for me personally. Right. Quali starting. Go to track. Should we just go? Should we go from the back, or should we race it from the front? We might do one from the front, one from the back. So maybe we'll go to the front for this one. We'll do a qualifying. All right, let's start this. So we have to do it a weird way qualifying. There's only one way of doing this. You have to run a 20-minute session and then a little bit of time over, just so everyone can get their laps in. Because unfortunately, there's no way of starting your lap like on iRacing way that you can start it just before the thingy. Yeah, Consta. Let's start this. I think I'll do a race from the front and then do a race from the back. So I'll probably set a qualifying in this one and then we'll do one from the back. I mean, I don't mind the track. I just wish it was. I wish they'd just used some of the other stuff available. That's what I would say about Gran Turismo. Like, always, like, these settings are weird because there's no intermediate or wet tires mentioned, which makes me think this is just a 2-lap sprint race. But I don't. What do you reckon, Consta? Do you reckon they have to mention the inters and the wets? I don't think they have to mention them because, like, technically speaking, even if they don't mention them on them details, you can still use intermediate and wet. So it is probably possible that this race has dynamic weather. But I think without them, without that information on there, I think it's probably going to be like a 2-lap sprint races. It could even be a nighttime race, like a 2-lap nighttime race. I have to wait and see. Yeah, normally it's mentioned when there's been a dynamic weather race, but there is no mention of it for this week, so that's why I think it's a 2-lap sprint race. I think it's just going to be it could be a nighttime 2-lap sprint race, which, I mean, be a bit different. It'd be different if they did that. I think a 2-lap nighttime sprint race would be interesting, just because it's nighttime. Probably be quite chaotic. You're just waiting until it's dark outside for the immersion. Just turn your lights off. All the blinds down, turn the lights off. I love they have to do a whole lap just to get a qualifying lap in here. Do you know what the worst part about this track is? You know, if you're doing like qualifying, you do this whole out lap, and then you start your lap and you mess it up on like the first corner or the second corner. It's the most frustrating thing ever. I think manufacturer's going to have rain in it. I think manufacturer will have rain in it, but I don't know yet. We don't know. Like, there's no, you can't really tell because they don't show you the weather in time trial anymore. So who knows? We've never really had a nighttime race, have we? I think they had one at Bathurst at the start of the game when it... I think they had one race at the start of the game at Bathurst where it was like a bit nighttime, but then that's it. They've never really bothered with night times. So, kind of would help. We're not restarting, no, sorry. I ain't got time to do that. Watching the F1. Someone's just asked us to restart, but unfortunately I've got stuff to do, so yeah. But yeah, it wouldn't be the worst thing to have a 2-lap nighttime race here, just for something different. Oh, hello. You. This BMW, so sketchy, to be honest though. We did hit the grass there, I think. But definitely feels different to the manufacturer's time trial. This, you know, the manufacturer's time trial feels really grippy. Like really, really grippy. I had no issues on that. You could push this car on hard tires without a problem. Yeah. I think that should be like, I don't know. I feel like doing that, maxing out the exposure, takes away from the, I don't know, like I feel like shit like that should be stopped and they shouldn't be able to do it. I know you've got to allow it, but like I just feel like it's a bit of an unfair thing to do, like, but you're gonna have to do it. If everyone else is doing it, you're gonna have to do it, which is annoying. But yeah, if you want to compete, you're gonna have to do it probably if other people are doing that. I need a wee in a minute. I'm dying for a wee. I should have went before I started my lap. Forget how long it is to qualify here. I'm going to push a bit here because I want to stay ahead of the cars behind, so just do a little bit of pushing. The grip levels are definitely different to the manufacturer's time trial. Way different. Like, there's nowhere near as much grip on this as there is on the time trial. Manufacturer's time trial's got loads of grip, Conster. Like, loads of grip for some reason. The hard tyres feel super grippy. Derg, thank you for the £3 legend. Smash that legend out there for Derg for the £3 PayPal donation. Thank you very much for supporting through PayPal as well, legend. That's much appreciated. Give me a second to read that though, because I have to try and read it on this straight, if I can. Give me a second. Hard track to read stuff on this chat. Very hard track. Especially on PayPal, because it's in really small writing on there. Just give me a minute. Right, I'll read it on this straight now. 1 minute. What's the replay of the best time on Spa today? Normally to everyone, it was very aggressive ride on the inside. Tried to apply that to my ride and got Got a 1 second improvement in the first run. Crazy, different mindset. I get. Yeah, I mean, about behind my car. You have to be really aggressive. I didn't really bother with time trial. I don't know how far. I think I could have got into the 203s. I think I could have done like a very late 203 on that. I mean, we were doing 204.8s in the race, so if we got the right conditions. What you need to remember though, Dirk, is as well, that time trial had conditions in it, so I'm going to be in a really awkward position here, because yeah, you could end up with conditions that could make your car like quite a bit faster purely just by the temperatures on the track. So you do need to factor that in as well with possible improvements on the time trial. Thank you for the £3, by the way, Dirk, as well, you legend. Right, I'm hoping we don't catch that car up too quick. Oh, go left. Otherwise, it's going to totally ruin our qualifying, which I think it's going to. You're right, Naz. Whoa, the understeer there was crazy. Car didn't turn at all. Did it go on the grass a bit there? Shit. Yeah, we're gonna catch him up, aren't we? I think he's gonna let us go, is he? I think he made a mistake and decided to let us go, thank you. No, we're not doing GT World Series practice yet. Bit early for that. We're just testing this for tomorrow's daily race. We won't bother practicing for GT World Series, if I'm honest with you, because if the daily race is something similar, we'll just use that as our practice, and then we'll just do time trial for I'll just do my GT World Series time trial. I've already done a lap on GT World Series manufacturer anyway. I did a 48 before, so wasn't I only did a few laps, but yeah, I just got myself into the rhythm of the track before. I'll be in the BMW all week on this track because I won't be using any other car other than the BMW purely because it's my manufacturer car. So I'm using this race to test out the BMW. I won't be using the Supra. I won't be using the Porsche. I'll be sticking to this BMW. So sorry if you want to see some other cars, it won't be happening because I want to just stick with this car and get it completely zoned in with it. It'd be nice to get one race where we actually have some racing because I've had no luck on GT World Series so far. Oh God. We don't know, Graph. I mean, I think it's going to be Group 3, this, but if it's Group 4, I'm not going to test it now because we'll just do that tomorrow. Like, I'll mess that up again. I've just... Oh, well, we'll start at the back on this one then, chat. We'll do the back for this one, and then we'll do a lap on the next one. Probably the better thing to do. Right, I can go for a wee anyway. I'm going to run and go for a wee, and then we'll spectate. Let them... We'll start from the back of this one, and then we'll go to the front of the next one. Right, back in a second. Right. Oh. The grip feels really dodgy in this lobby for some reason. I don't know why. It feels super sketchy. The manufacturer's time trial, I did a lap on it before, loads of grip. It was so you could floor it out the corners, no problem. Cameron, Consta runs at VQS. He's the owner, you donkey. That's Consta's own team there, so he ain't gonna go anywhere else. You right, Ian? How are you, mate? Nah, not for me, Graph. Counter steer makes the cars feel weird, but I wouldn't use that anyway. But some people like it, but counter steer feels too intrusive for me. It just doesn't feel right. It feels like it's taken over the car, and I don't like it one bit. But yeah, that's a big no for me with counter steer. But each to their own. Use whatever you want to use, I say. Derek, thank you for another £1, legend. It's only just popped up on my thing. So what you are saying is people are actually hunting for the best conditions on time trial and letting go of those. Oh yeah, Derek. So what a lot of people do is the best way to find out whether you've got a good time trial is what you do is load up P1's Ghost, Derek. So load up the Ghost when you're in the time trial lobby. You can normally set the Ghost to start at the same point as you on the lap. It's hard to do with Spa because Spa hasn't got a long start straight. But you should be able to get an idea on the next straight going up the hill at Spa whether they're pulling away on that straight. If the car pulls away from you massively on that straight, it's normally a sign they've had really good conditions. So for example at Suzuka, you could test it because you start the lap and you could literally test it at Suzuka in Group 2. So you just search for the best conditions. It's hard to do though, because you unless you like unless you get a perfect exit, it's hard to know. So yeah, it's annoying that PD don't give us that information, because I think it's unfair. PD should be giving everyone the information in the time trial so that you know what temperatures you've got, because the difference between low temperatures and high temperatures in Group 2 at Spa was probably worth half a second at least, I would say. So yeah, it is a bit daft that they don't give us the temperatures. But yeah, you need to search for the good conditions. It's not like that every week though. What you need to remember is that's only the case when there's conditions in the race. If there's no conditions in the race, it's not like that. So if you've got a race where it's a set temperature every race, it'll always be the same in the time trial as well. But if there's temperature change in the race, that means it changes in the time trial as well. So you always need to keep an eye out for the race temperatures, see if they're the same. If they're the same, don't worry, you're fine. But if they change, you need to search for the better conditions in time trial. Thank you for another £1, by the way, Dirk, you legend. Hopefully that helps you out. How long we just got to wait? How long have we got to wait here? Right there. Has it crashed? I don't know if it's crashed or not. Has this game crashed? I can't do anything. Oh, wait there. Wait there. No, it's still going. It's still going. It's just been... It was just bugged. It was bugged out a bit there. Right, so it's nearly finished this, and then we just got to wait for the cars finishing their laps. You right, Frederick? This car feels sketchy on this track at the moment. I hope whatever conditions they've got tomorrow, I hope that they're grippy like the manufacturer's time trial, because hopefully they've picked conditions that are high grip for hard tyres. Right, let's get starting now. We'll go from the back and see how sketchy this is in the dirty air. Hopefully custom slipstream's on tomorrow for this track. I think custom slipstream will make a big difference when you follow in here, because the dirty air was pretty horrible last time we had this race. I remember with the dynamic weather, that was horrible when you were following. So fingers crossed they've got custom slipstream on. Right, race starting. There's no required pit stop. It's just we don't know yet about tomorrow how many laps, whether there's rain, so we're just doing 2-lap race just to get warmed up. Is it real slipstream from manufacturer? Oof, that's a bit of an F, isn't it? Do you know what? I don't like what they're doing at the moment with that. You need to stick to one or the other, because there's a problem with changing the slipstream like that, because you get used to how a car feels when you're following another car. If they keep changing that race to race, the difference when you're following, you're going to have different grip levels every time you get in the car, like, and race. And I think that's terrible. You should have the same feeling when following a car every time. They shouldn't be changing it every race, because 1 minute you can follow a car without losing rear grip. The next race you start getting a sketchy car when following, and it's not good for your, like, muscle memory and stuff. They need to stick to one thing. It's really dodgy that they keep changing that. Right, let's start this race anyway. Carp, thank you very much for the $10, you legend. Good luck this week in the race. Wanted to say thanks for inspiring some of us to start channels, even if I can't drive well. No worries, Carp, man. Thank you very much for the support in the channel, by the way, Carp. Smash that legend vote there for Carp, please, chat. I'm glad we've inspired you, legends. Smash that legend vote for Carp, everyone. Right, let's start this. Right, we'll start at the back. Well, P8. You're right, Michael. Thank you for all the support you give us as well, Cart, mate. Where you can tune your car. I mean, they do have races in sport mode with setups on it. Yeah. Sometimes. Not everyone enjoys them when they do them, though. Some people get put off by them ones. Is this bugged, or is this normal? Feels like we're going fast there. Jeez. I might run a night race for the next one. What do you reckon, chat? Should we do a night race, just in case? I just got a feeling. I've just got a feeling it might be a night race, so I might change the lobby to a night race for the next one. OP car, this is my car, Horseman, mate. BMW is my car, and it's not OP, no. This is my car for manufacturer, so I will be using this car in every race this week because we're going to use this as a. If this is the same combo for tomorrow as it is for the manufacturer, I'll be using BMW because that's my manufacturer. So. Not my preferred car for this track, to be brutally honest with you. If I had choice, I wouldn't be in the BMW. But I'm going to go it because it's my manufacturer. Debatable? What's debatable? I don't understand. What's debatable about this isn't the OP car? The Supra and the Subaru BRZ are probably equally as good around here. And there'll be other cars in race trim that are probably just as good as well, like the GTR and stuff. So yeah, it's not debatable, mate. I wouldn't go this car. I don't like the BMW. It's just that it's my manufacturer, so... Oh, what the hell was that? That car just brake checked me. Or I had lag or something, I don't know. Maybe I had lag. But I don't know, what's your problem with me using... You've got to remember, in top split lobbies, most people use the OP car. Like last week, didn't see... we did try the GTR last week. Most people stuck with the NSX every race. So, yeah, I don't see a problem. When you're in top split, most people do stick with the OP cars anyway. Oh my god, that car just got took out. Oh, where's he going? Don't know where he is. Right, let's see if we can catch up, Etman. Wow, this car feels turd in this with these settings. It's weird because in the manufacturer's time trial, the car felt pretty good. God, sketchy. I didn't push through there. No idea, Ray. No idea, Ray. Oh shit, I'm reading the chat. I'm sat there reading the chat, not looking at the screen. Oh, it doesn't want to grip there. Right, I'm driving like a donkey. Let's catch up to it, man. Let's see if we can catch him up. We've only got a lap and a bit to go, but might be able to catch him up. Went off the track a bit. I think the Supra's quite a nice car to drive here. Whenever I've driven the Supra, I've normally been pretty decent with that car because it's quite a... It's not easy, but it feels quite nice to drive around this truck, the Supra, whenever I've used that. Looks like Etman made a little mistake through there. Nah, the Supra's good here. It'll be good on hard tyres. I think, as far as I know, on the manufacturer's time trial, on hard tyres, the Subaru and the Supra are the top two cars, I think. I don't know if they're still there, but when I was on it earlier, the top times were Supra and the Subaru. So they are good. The Supra's very good here on hard tyres. Right, let's see if we can catch up to it, man. Slow down. Ugh. Jeez. Oh, nearly snapped on me there. We don't know, Carson. We don't know. We don't know how many laps. So, yeah, chat. Don't be reading too much into the laps I'm doing. There's just no way of us predicting how many laps this is. But I'm going with it being a 2-lap sprint race because there's no mention of intermediate tyres or anything. And we've just had a long race. I don't know whether PD would do 2 long races in a row. Like, I can't see them doing 2 long races in a row, to be honest with you. Oh, I did that way too slow. That was terrible. Yeah, the only thing I'd say with why I don't think they'll do 3 laps is because they never really do 3 laps of the daily, do they? Because then you can't get another lap in for time trial in between the race. If they do it every 30 minutes, they normally want to give you the chance to get a lap time in between the 2 races. And if it's 3 laps, you won't be able to get a lap in between the races. So I kind of don't think they'll do 3. I think it's more likely to be 2-lap short daily race, especially with Daily C this week being a long one. They might go back to the shorter one for this week. I still think this could be a night race. Like, I don't know. I just think the settings, the way they are, they're very easy and simple. No pit stop. It all seems to point to a nighttime race to me, but like a 2-lap night race. But we'll wait and see. We're gonna run a night race on the next one now. We're gonna finish this, then we're gonna do a night race. By the way, chat, feel free to smash that like button. I don't know how long we've been live for, but feel free to smash it. Subscribe as well. It all helps me out massively. I messed that up. This lap's been terrible so far, but we'll keep going. Oh, brake a bit more than that, you donkey. Coming for you, ma'am. Nowhere to really overtake him now, though. Unless we can send it somewhere. I'm a bit confused again by these races next week because I'm in the wrong gear there, because Daily Race A is on racing soft tyres. So I don't know what Daily A is going to be. The weird one. I was wondering if Daily Race A could be the Red Bull Junior. Would they do that on racing soft tyres? Like, the track would suit something like the Red Bull Junior. Would they do Group 2 yet again, though? Like, on the sprint layout of that? I don't think Group 2 would be good at that track. I think that'd be a shit race. Group 2 at Nürburgring sprint track would be awful, in my view. Just pointless. But, I don't know. Well, 1 second. Let me just get through here. Yeah, thank you for another £1, legend. Smash that legend out again for Dirk for the PayPal support. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. I can't overtake anywhere here. I'll read that on the straight if I get a chance, or at the end of the race. Thank you for the support, mate. There's nowhere to overtake, is there? Unless we can... Nah, you got a decent exit there, so... It's just follow until the straight now, really. Maybe go for a move at the end of this bit up here. Possible. Oh, shit. I got dirty tires then. Oh, you hold him up, man, hold him up. Oh. Nice. Through. Right. Let me just read that. This effect of narrowing the corner after reducing gears should be working with rear-wheel drive cars, right? Somehow it works for... The effect of narrowing the corner after reducing gear. What do you mean by the effects of narrowing the corner after reducing gears? Do you mean like using... Do you mean using the gear shift for rotation, Dirk? Do you mean gear shifts for rotation? It'll work in any car, that. Like, using the gear shifts for rotation, if that's what you mean, will work in any car. It'll work no matter what car you're in. So, yeah, and to be honest with you, it's common in most games. Like, even like iRacing and ACC have had that kind of thing going on there. But yeah, it's quite a common thing to use the gears to rotate the car with the downshift. No matter what car you're in, it could be any car. Race C is at least... Oh, what? Time of day, 17:36. How do you know that's him? What? The time of day? What do you mean by at least? I don't get what you mean by at least. What time is... Would that'd be the evening setting then, wouldn't it? So... That's evening setting if it's... That's evening then if it's that, I would think. We'll change... So it won't be a nighttime on them, will it? Yeah, I always thought that. They never get that right, do they? It's never correct. Whenever they've stated the time on GT Online Hungary, it's always the complete opposite nearly every single thingy. So I wouldn't look into that too much. They never ever get that time of day right on the dailies. It's always wrong. Like every time they've ever done it, it's always been like totally different. So I wouldn't look at that too much. We might as well just test the nighttime race anyway. Should we just do a midnight test? Might as well. Might as well, chat. We'll do that. Save them. Overwrite that. This is where you put your exposure up, chat. I'll do what Consta tells you what he was talking about before and show you the difference. So watch this. We'll go out on track now. And we'll obviously put our lights on. Which ones are there? There are your full beams, right? So that's what it... Let's go to the dark part of the track before we show you. just so you can proper see the benefit of doing it. I tell you what, I think 2 laps of this would actually be all right if it was dark like this. It'd be chaos, but it'd be quite fun. Right, let's just get round to the darker part of the track before we show you the advantage of changing the exposure. Yeah, I mean, we've never really had like a nighttime race. We have had, at the start of the game, there was a Bathurst race that started in the night and went through to the morning. But other than that, I don't think they've ever really used one in a daily race, so it would be nice to have a bit of usage of the nighttime settings. You know, these are apparently, you know, pin perfect star systems they have and all that crap that, you know, no one really cares about. But they don't use any of it, do they? Because it's always bloody daytime. Right, let me get to a bit further on, because this part of the track. Also, I don't really want cars near me. Oh, sugar. Because the cars behind light up the track, so let's push a little bit. Try and get away a bit. The different kind of pushing in these conditions, but if you put the exposure up, it's like cheating. It is genuinely like a cheat, so. It'll be dark through this bit, won't it? I would think it'd be very dark through here because of the trees. Not actually that bad. I mean, you can still see without even changing the exposure, to be honest. Right, I don't want that car to get too close to me because I want to show you the difference with the exposure, but he's going to get too close, so I'm going to have to go into a gap somewhere. Let these cars go past. Right, and then we'll Mine's already nearly maxed out anyway. I don't think it's going to make that much difference, chat. Look. It's not going to do any difference anyway, because the way I've set my monitor up is it's quite high on exposure anyway. So it actually done bugger all. It's done nothing to it, chat. It's not made any difference. Because my exposure is quite high with the way I've got my monitor set up. So yeah, it doesn't really make any difference. The temporary one. Is there another one? Oh, that one. Oh yeah. That's a bit too much, though. Do you not think? Do you not think that makes it a bit too bright? I don't know if that makes it a bit too bright. That is a bit cheating, to be honest, but I can see people using that if it is a night race, because look at the sky. That is a little bit cheaty, isn't it? Nah, this is the one. We've been using a different one. The exposure. This is the one that makes it really, really bright. Like, seriously bright. The only thing is, though, when you come to anything light with this, like, if you get a car behind you, it's going to be blinding. Yeah, it is going to be a big help if it's a night race, if people use this. What's that? What are you on about, Maxo? I didn't see what you wrote, because it's... Ah, yeah, I know about the Endurance. It's got the orange lights, hasn't it? It's got the, not the orange, well, like, the yellowy lights. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. It's like them, it's like the yellow ones, isn't it? This is high beam, Ray. We're on high beam now. Look, if we turn it down... Oh. There's no... Yeah. Oh, no, right there. I thought we were on high beam. That's high beam. That's too bright. That's a bit too bright. That's... that feels a bit too much. It's putting me off, actually. I'd say that's a bit annoying to drive with it like that. Like, it's making... I think that's too high on that setting. 1 minute. I think you need to go a bit lower. That's a bit better, isn't it? I think it was too high on that other one. That was... Yeah, I mean, we've tested it in the dry, haven't we, already? So I'm sorry, we've already tested it in daytime. It'll probably be cloudy in the daytime, though, now. I need to know what my setting was on before. Did anyone see what my setting was on originally? I might need to rewind the stream and find out what my original setting was on, or record it in a minute, because I need to go back to that original setting at some point. They're the same car. The Endurance and the Sprint are exactly the same car. The only difference is one's got the yellow lights and one's got the normal lights. So I don't know if you can see. Like, well, you can't really see from there now. It's too bright to see. .7. Oh, someone's crashed. We'll start another race now. I'll go from the back again because might as well. We'll just let everyone get a little warm up with that. Let's start a qualifying and then we'll go from the back of the grid again. Have we got time? Yeah, we got time. Right, quali starting. I'm gonna go from the back of the grid with this. What did I have mine on originally? 0.7, so it was that. Yeah, that looks, but that looks how it should look, really. Oh. That's quite a nice setting. 0.2 maybe. That looks about right because it doesn't look too bright. It just looks nice. I'd probably run that in the race. It looks about right, not too strong. Right, let's get it started. Is everyone in the lobby? Right, let's... Jaggy, go to track. Go to track. Jaggy. He's not gone to track, so he's going to miss the qualifying, which means he won't be able to race. He's not gone to track, but do we remove... Does anyone in the chat want to join this that's going to go to track? Because he's not gone to track, so just to allow someone to practice rather than Someone who's just sat in the lobby, not racing. If there's anyone there that wants to join it, let me know, and I'll au revoir him, because he's not gone to track, so. You want to join Mad Max, did you say, or? Right, let me, do I? No one wants to join? All right, oh yeah, you're already in, aren't you? Okay, I'll just start. I have told him to go to track, but he's not. Do you know what? I gave him chance, chat. I gave him chance. Just kick him. I did give him chance. Let's see if someone else joins, and then if they don't, then we'll start it. See if someone joins. If not, doesn't really make a difference, does it? No one's joining? I'll give it 5 more seconds before I see a name joining. Let's start it. Right, we'll go. I'm not qualifying, by the way, chat. I'm going from the back, so we'll just chill out. We'll have a little chill out. We got 20 minutes to chill out because you have to wait for ages, because unfortunately, to be honest, we should have just done a race without qualifying. We should have just done a race without qualifying, because and then just gone to the back. It would have made more sense, really, but I know you can't change it now, though, can we? Can't change it. I don't think you can change it. Yeah, there's no way of you can't skip quali. Right, let's just tell everyone. Can you even skip quali? There's no option to skip quali, so you can't even. The only option we could do is redo the lobby. We could redo the lobby. I'll let them know. Restarting lobby with no quali. You can't change the lobby. You can't change anything about the race once you're in. You literally can't change it. Look, there's nothing you can do. Once the qualifying starting, you can't change anything, chat. There's no option by PD. So you have to quit it and then restart a lobby. I've got the lobby saved, so I'll just go straight back in and recreate one. It's just easier. Otherwise, we'll be there for 20 minutes, chat, and no one wants to sit there waiting for 20 minutes. Yeah, but the problem is, Ray, you know what people are like when you ask for that. We'll be there for 5 minutes, so it's just easier to redo a lobby. It's quicker to redo it. Oh, my neck's cracking. On GT Sport, you could do it when you're in quali. You could skip it, I think. But on GT7, they got rid of that option. Like, they've done with loads of options. Don't know why. Right, we'll remove the qualifying, so we'll just do practice race. It's just easier to do this rather than waiting around for, like, telling people they need to quit. It's just easier to restart a lobby. It'll fill up again anyway. There you go. We got 16 people in straight away. By the way, chat, we're on 138 likes. Let's see if we can get it over 150 and pushing on for 200. We got 265 people watching. I'm sure we can get 200 likes in there. Let's see if we can smash that like up to 200. Yeah, I'm just gonna set the grid so that hate the way it does that. Someone must be either joining or... There you go. You're right, Gary. Alright. Oh, God. Not everyone's gone to track yet. Wait there. Let everyone go to track so that I can then do the grid order. Let me just put myself on track and then back out. You're gonna go to the back as well. You're going right to the back, you. Maxo, you can go there. Where's why won't it let me do me? That's a bit annoying, isn't it? I can't put my own position. It won't let me do my position. I don't really know. You can go a bit further back, man. You can. I'll just put you there because you're A+. Like that. There you go. Just that. We'll go there. No. You can go ahead of you. No, actually. We'll go behind. We'll go there. You can go a bit further back, Mad Max. You can go there. What's Carson's rank? I don't know. Carson, you're going to the back. You're going a bit further back, mate. Go there. Average racer. Wait there. Don't really know about some of these others what they are, but yeah, we'll just go with that, chat. We'll just go with that. Right, race starting. Have I got the temporal thing right here? We'll go with 2. I feel like it was a bit too much if we went the other way. You're D. I tell you what, you can go to the front then. Oh, God. Who was it? This guy. He's a D rank. D rank can go to P1, chat. Let's cause some chaos. That'll do. I don't know. It doesn't matter if everyone's in weird positions. It doesn't really matter. Let's just start it. Yeah, let's get started because the F1 starts in an hour and I want to watch it, so... Did some people not join the lobby? Or did they? I don't know. Someone must have joined at the end there behind us. It says 16 positions. Who knows? Not sure what's happened there. 2 drivers have ended up at the back. Unlucky. Oh. Getting blinded by all the reflections and the light, chat. Oh God. Wow, the understeer through there was crazy. Get off the grass. Oh, there's chaos at the front. Oh. Carson binned it. Oh, I'm nearly binning it. It's all a bit bright with these settings on. It's a bit too bright for me. I don't like it. I'd have to run lower than that. It's off-putting. Way too bright. Oh, the crash behind us. Chaos, chaos. Oh. Can't see where I'm going. Interesting. Yeah, I'm backing out of that. Oh, he's all over the place. He's all over the place. It's all a bit too bright with these. I think I'd have to run lower settings than this. It's too much. Oh, I got a terrible exit there. That Supra's just going to go flying past everyone, look. Supra power. Can't see shit. Like, literally can't see a thing there. I'm going to have to back out. Nor can Flex. Oh, that wasn't Flexi, that was Carson. Right, Flexi's going to be flying now. We need to try and push. Oh, he's gone up high. Oh. Getting blinded by Maxo behind us. Oh god, I've missed the 8, missed the corner. Oh god. I don't like how bright it is, chat. It's too bright. It's really off-putting. All I can see is a big bloody torch in my mirror. Man, you can't overtake there. What was he? You can't overtake there, Max. So, man, that's impossible to go through there side by side. I can barely see where I'm going at the moment. I can't even... Right. I kind of need them to get away so that I've not got this, like, horrible brightness. I don't think I'd run that temp. I think I'd change... Let me just see if I can change it. Will it stay in the slipstream, though? It's too much. I don't like it that high. That might be a bit better. You can't really run HDR when you're streaming because, yeah, it's not really a thing. You can't really do it because it has to go through the Elgato, and the Elgato won't really recognize it properly. So I haven't got the latest Elgato where you can do all that. But yeah, I can't do it on my one. Plus, YouTube doesn't deal with HDR very well. Oh shh, it snapped. I want them two to fight so I can get back up there. See you later, Carlson. Wow, there's no grip. What the hell? There was zero grip in that corner then. I think if it is a night race tomorrow, chat, it'd be rather entertaining. Just because of the chaos. There would be absolute chaos. But I've got to be honest with you. I reckon they're going to replicate the. Manufacturer settings in terms of the time of day. So I don't know. I don't think, I mean, there is a chance it's a longer race, but it's more than like, I would put more money on it being 2 laps than anything more, to be honest with you. But yeah, it has a chance of being a longer race, but we've just had a long race, so I don't know. Like, have we ever had 2 long races in a row on Gran Turismo, ever, as a Daily C? I don't remember ever having 2 long races in a row, so I'm just going by the logic that it'll be a 2-lap race. We don't think weather's going to be on, Gary. We don't think there'll be weather in this. But it might do, but I doubt it because the wet tyres are not mentioned in the settings. So because the wet tyres are not mentioned, then they're probably not going to have a wet race. Oh, that's wide, massively wide. Come on, BMW. Ah, he's got the slip on that straight. That Supra's going to drag the Porsche massively forward here. Keep flashing him, Simon. Put him off. Definitely more comfortable with the brightness like this. It was too bright before. Didn't like that. Oh, he's tried to go up high. That won't work, will it? They're both fighting. Go on, you two keep fighting. Hello, BMW. Don't do that to me. Third gear. Didn't push enough through there. Sparks are going everywhere. Go on, send it. That's it. Fight, fight, fight. I need to get more slipstream than that. Ugh. Give me a slip. Give me a slip. Yeah, I'm hoping therefore that I'm watching that, Gary. That's why this will probably be the last race, because I want to watch the F1. I want to get ready for it. I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. I think Max will win, but I think the battle for P2 and 3 will be quite interesting. So yeah, I think Max will dominate it, but other than that, I think it'll be a good battle behind them. Oh! Little bit of contact. Oh, there's been a crash! There's been a crash! What's going Good little race, good little race. So yeah, we have, the thing is, we have had 2 laps. Do you know what it could be as well? Do you know what would throw everyone off this race, chat? If this is group 4 but 2 laps, because group 4 would make it about a 17-minute race. So group 4, 2 laps, hard tires, and then daily race A could be group 3, or daily race B could be group 3, and then daily A could be something different as well. I don't know. Yeah, so you don't know. We don't know really with this race. It might not even be group 3. It might be group 4 to make it a 17-minute race. I think group 4 would be all right, because it'd be a little bit better at following. If they're using real slipstream, it'll be a bit better at following in group 4. And group 4 is actually pretty decent round here. The only problem would be hard tires. You know that it's going to be the GTR or the Lamborghini. Hard tires, the Lambo would probably dominate this, I would think. I can't see anything. I don't know. Would the Lambo be dominant here, I would think, maybe? Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's a 50-minute race this time. The reason, you got to remember, chat, we've just had a 50-minute race. You show me, I mean, it might be a longer race tomorrow, but the settings don't really make sense for a long race, because there's no wet tires in there. If there was wet tires in there, I'd say, yeah, it might be a longer race. But with no wet tires, and the fact that we had a 50-minute race last week, I don't remember in Gran Turismo's history ever having 2 long races together. But I might be wrong, but someone in the chat might know better than me. But I don't think we've ever had 2 50-minute races, one after the other. It's always been a gap between them. But it's not to say that it won't be a longer race. I just don't think it will be. I think it's going to be a sprint race this week. Just a 2-lap sprint. Or, yeah, to be honest with you, I think it'll be 2 laps even if it's group 4 or group 3. I don't think it'll be longer. But it might be. Could be. But I don't think it will be. Just my opinion on that. So, yeah, just have to wait until tomorrow morning to see how many laps it is, chat. But yeah, we'll wait for the morning to see what it's actually going to be, chat. We just don't really know. By the way, chat, thank you for the people that have hit the like button. Let's see if we can get it close to the 200. That's probably going to be it for us today. It was just a little jump on and a little bit of fun just to test it out, see what it's like. There's no point testing long races out for this, because if it is a long race, we just jump on and do it tomorrow. I'm not really that worried about it, to be honest. We'll just see how it goes. Just wanted to let everyone have a couple of laps warm up. But yeah, I'm going to be heading off to watch the F1 because I want to see what's going on in this race. I think Max is going to win it. I think Max is going to dominate it, to be brutally honest with you. But after Max, I think it's going to be quite an interesting battle between the Ferraris and the McLarens. So should be interesting. Yeah, I'm going to go and watch it as well, Otto. But it should be a decent race, I reckon. Fingers crossed it's a good race anyway, chat. But I will see you all, by the way. I will see you all first thing in the morning. We'll be live. What time? 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, we'll be streaming at 9 o'clock in the morning. And we'll be doing the dailies, whatever they end up being. We don't really know what group it is 100%. We don't know how many laps it's going to be. We don't know much, really. I don't think it's going to have weather. I think it's going to be a dry race tomorrow, as Daily see. But we shall see. Whatever it ends up being, hopefully it's entertaining. But yeah, I will shoot off. Smash that like on the way out. Thank you, by the way, for the super chats and the PayPal support in the stream. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, I will see you first thing tomorrow morning, chat. Hopefully you all enjoy the F1 if you're going to go and watch that. Thank you to everyone who's took the time to hit the like button. Thank you to any new subscribers as well. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning, chat. 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll do a full day of it. So should be entertaining. I'll see you then, chat. Take care, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Bye.